affection between both of you. Your children should see you hug each other, say I love you to each other. Carry each other. If the man can carry the wife, carry in front of your children. They should be able to see both of you showing affection to each other. They should see partnership. The second thing they must see, they must be able to see that both of you collaborate, you agree to achieve things in the home. Get them to be part of the partnership. Okay, children, we want to do this. Everybody, we need you to get this, be involved. This is your part, this is my part. Everybody will work together. They must see you partnering every day to achieve your family vision, your family value, standing for it and by it. Your children should see you, thirdly, consistency. They should see consistency in the things you do and stand for. It's not you are honest today, tomorrow you are lying. You are showing inconsistency. Igbo people will call it mma iru abo, like two-sided knife. You know, knife has two sides and two different edges, one sharp and one blunt. That's what you are showing your children. So they should be able to see consistency in all you do. So we'll be talking about how stability in your relationship help your children to secure attachment. Okay, so we'll be talking about the psychology of stability and secure attachments, because every child, especially in their early age, need to have a conducive environment to attach. There are things that should be in the home that makes them feel free to connect, to bond with the parents. As someone coming into the world, you are their safest space. They need to see you as a couple, as somewhere safe for them to grow, to blossom, to try things, and to be supported. But when a partner, two partners, that's couples, are struggling with themselves, they won't be able to pay that attention to a child. So what is the psychology beyond secure attachment? A child becomes secure when they feel consistent love, not just for them, but between mom and dad. So when they consistently predict what is obtainable, when they sense, welcome, Ami, you are welcome. That's my elder, my husband's sister. My amazing sister in love, always joining us live. You are welcome, sis. I hope you gain value today. So we are going to still continue to talk about the deep emotional safety that children feel when they are around the home, which is supported by the kind of love, affection, and consistent connection between husband and wife. Okay, most times if you watch, when husband and wife are having conflict, children, when they are not able to attack you or talk to you, why are you doing this to mommy, why are you talking to mommy, some of them becomes withdrawn. It's psychology. They don't feel safe at that point. They feel mommy and daddy need to sort something out. So I've shared with us how one day, before I understood what was happening, my daughter was not up to 2 years then. I was talking with my husband in the car, and my husband raised his voice, and my daughter raised her voice to my husband and say, why are you shouting at mommy? She was just 2 years. I'm telling you. As young as she is, or she was, she understood that this discussion or conversation is going somewhere. Like, they don't like it. It's not that it's not that environment that embraces, that smiles. They like to see you smile. They like to see you, like, see that or feel that you are happy. But if you create an atmosphere where they feel tension, your children will find it difficult to thrive. Psychologically, it will affect them. They will either be rebellious or try to detach themselves to stay in a safer space. Okay, so the psychology is saying children thrive where affection is visible. So have you seen you and your husband smiling or hugging? You will see naturally your children will come and join the hug, because that is the atmosphere they are meant to groove and thrive. But if your home is tense, you will see them, they will withdraw or they will frown their face. The one they are already bonded with, they will tend to side that one. And that's why you see children, some go to try to get to their husband, to their father. Is it that because they have formed a bond? So when there is a division or conflict between husband and wife, you see them choosing sides. But that's not where or how children are meant to thrive. Okay, so the deep emotional safety children develop when relationships are predictable and thriving include when affection is visible. We've said it. When they feel love consistently, when they see conflict resolved. So if your children see you have misunderstanding but resolve it amicably, they are able to thrive in that atmosphere. You're also teaching them. We had this discussion last time in our last week live session, how your conflict either empowers your children or destroys them. So conflict is normal. Please welcome to our Wholesome Family Series. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Share this to other families that will benefit from it. And I'm sure to tell you, you will be blessed. So when conflict happens and you reconcile, it helps these children build conflict resolution capacity. It helps them to thrive. But if your home is that place where you fight, you keep fighting on top of the fight you have fought, you don't reconcile there, or you reconcile today, tomorrow you are fighting again, you are throwing tantrum like children, you are throwing things around, you are slapping and hitting each other, you are raising children who will be beating their partners. And some that will accept to be beaten because they grew up seeing it as normal. Children who will be poor at resolving conflict, whether in their classrooms, outside, in the office, in the business places, wherever they find themselves, because that's what they grew up to see. That is what you have normalized what is abnormal. So your children will grow up like that. Then children thrive when parents are emotionally available. But I want to ask you, if you are not happy with your partner, how easy is it for you to be emotionally available for your children? Very difficult. Most times, we push and direct that anger to innocent children. Then we'll be shouting up and down. Children that are not part of your problem. So that's why it's difficult when you are not emotionally connected to your partner. When you feel your partner is not available, you're having problem, like within you, you know, my husband is not here, my wife is not here, she's distracted, something is happening. That conflict boiling in within you will not allow you to really show emotional bonding and connection with your children. It will be difficult, I'm telling you. So that's why it's important when you are emotionally available for each other, that you are able, out of that overflow, also show love to or emotional connection to your children. Welcome everyone. Hi to you. Thank you for joining this live session. So the psychologist is also saying that children thrive when the home feels stable. What is a stable home? A home where children knows what is obtainable. They know that mommy and daddy loves each other consistently. They've seen you prove it. Like whenever anything happens, you sort it out, you keep working together, you are embracing one another, you are making decisions together. Your children know that this is the standard and mommy and daddy are standing on the same position. They know you are there emotionally for each other and for them. Your children are able to feel settled and at home. So when parents are emotionally connected, children naturally relax. Yes. Yes. So when you come, you see children playing, happy, hugging mommy and daddy. It's because they know mommy and daddy are happy and they are together doing things. When they know there's problem, mommy and daddy are slapping each other. Do you see them smiling and hugging mommy and daddy? No. You either see them crying, hiding in their room, or somewhere just watching what will happen next. Like they are in a war zone, or maybe they are in a wrestling arena watching what will happen on the ring. So we need to be intentional when it comes to ensuring that there's an emotional bonding between you and your partner. Okay, so another important thing that happens is that their nervous systems are relaxed. They are not anxious. Their confidence rises because they feel they are loved, they belong, and you keep affirming them. So their curiosity also grows. And I want to tell you, your children will grow up looking forward to a lovely home too. And they are learning how to build that lovely home. So we are going to talk about how children internalize disconnection. Because sometimes these things happen around us and we are wondering why our children are struggling. We don't even connect it to us. But when we sit down and look at our life, we will realize that a lot of things affecting our children boils down to our own marriage life. Some of us, your husband may not even be the reason you're angry, maybe work problem, but you carry it and come and heap it on the innocent man. Some of you, a man, you will go and use your money and go and do bet and lose. You carry your you carry your irresponsibility and still come and fight the innocent woman who is trying to keep the home together while you are wasting the little resources you have. So how does children internalize connection? When affection fades between husband and wife, children internalize it, like they personalize it. And I've explained the link because naturally, if you're not happy, it's difficult to give out what you don't have. So when a child is in a space where husband and wife are having conflict, it's difficult for either the man or the woman to really show a genuine love that is not from a struggling heart. So children are able to pick it, they're able to sense it. They're able to know that this thing my daddy is doing, there's something troubling daddy, there's something troubling mommy. If you like, carry them to go to Mr. Biggs. For those of you that knows Mr. Biggs, when we are growing up, shopping, trades, whatever you call it. If you like, carry them, go shopping plaza, let them buy all the things. They know that something is wrong, because you will never be that happy and cheerful if something is happening between you and your partner. So they will think, sometimes they will want to take the blame. Sometimes they will question themselves if they caused it. Sometimes they wonder if this love is being forced. Sometimes they will be wondering if mommy and daddy will end it very soon, especially if they have had a story or a classmate that is coming from a broken home. See, these children know more than we think. Oh, I've had my daughter come to talk to me excuse me, about the classmate that has two different mothers, and she asked me, how can one person have two different mothers? And I will say, I don't know the background or what happens. There might be something going on we don't know. So what am I saying? Sometimes they want to reflect from the experience, either from someone else, external or internal. So sometimes if you are having conflict, your children may begin to wonder, who knows if this relationship will end soon? And some of the men that maybe this is your second marriage, it has more tendency of reoccurrence, where a child will start questioning him or herself if this will not end the same way the previous marriage end. Because some people, they marry second wife, but the children from the first wife remain. So when these children still see conflict occurring, and the way you people are not able to manage yourselves, there's that same thought coming back to, oh, I hope this union will not break again the way the previous one, because it's re-traumatizing a child that he continues seeing different faces. The real mom has gone, or maybe dead. Then this is another mom, and this other mom is having problem with my dad. So you put that question in that child. So it's a matter of concern to the children. So sometimes we think our conflict is just us. No, it affects our children more than we even think. So you see, some of them will be wondering. It also creates distrust. They'll begin to lack trust in us, lack trust in our ability to be consistent with what we affirm, our ability to really love them. Yes. And even a confidence that this home will remain happy. So children should not carry, like I said, adult emotional weight. Whenever we are having issues, let's remember that there are destinies around us, these children, and we have been called to mold them, to help them, to empower them, to prepare them for the future. Many of us didn't have that advantage. Many of us, our parents thought when we grow up, we will learn it ourselves. Many of us did not realize that those learning happens every day, starting from birth. So we were careless. Our parents were just themselves. They didn't know better. But you, me, our generation should know better. That is not about you, it's about the children. And if you are a single person, or you know a single person, share this video with them. When you are choosing a life partner, remember that it's not about that man, it's not about that woman. It's beyond them. It's about the destinies that are coming into that union. So you need to prepare yourself to handle situations in such a way they don't traumatize that destiny, or they don't put that destiny into trouble, because you are held responsible. So as you're saying, I love you, I admire you, you are the bread in my tea, the sugar and all that, excuse me, remember that the destinies of your children will question you. Your children will question why you made the decision. Excuse me. And that's when we talk about genotype, which is not the discussion here. Remember, it's not about your love, your affection. It's about the pains, the weaknesses, the struggles your children that are coming, you be going through because of that decision to say yes to that person. So we'll be talking about, in all these things, what does the Bible say? What does the Bible say concerning the effect of these choices and how our daily choice of partners affect everything? The Bible said, can two work together except they agree? So you must realize that if you don't choose your partner, it's a form of disagreement. For those who didn't join us early, I shared the example of what it means to choose your partner. Whether among your peers, your friends, your relatives, your children. When your husband or your wife will need your attention, someone calls on phone, please can you come and help me, I need urgent, and you, oh babe, I'm coming, I will see you, you've run off. But you know that your partner needs your help, or you are too busy with your children that you forget your partner needs all your attention, or too busy with business that you think, oh, all she needs is money, give her money, more money, more money. I've seen all those videos. Give your wife more money, more money, more money. A wife who genuinely love and care for you is not interested in that your more money. She's interested in you, your commitment, your physical, emotional availability and connection. Because women are more emotionally inclined. Of course, that's not to rule out the fact that men are also. But what we are saying is, a woman who genuinely love and care for you, your money will not buy her. Because your money will not replace you. When you replace your presence with money, that woman will use that money to go and buy another man. Take it from me. That woman will use that money you are giving her, more money, to go and buy another man whom she deems will be available to connect with her. So, your choice of agreeing is also empowering your children. Because in agreement, you're able to achieve a lot of things. You're able to make more significant impact. You're able to even have time for your children, to build more. So you need to intentionally agree, choose each other daily. And then Solomon says in the Songs of Songs, chapter 2, verse 16, my beloved is mine, and I am his. That is to say, any day, anytime, you are mine, I am yours. No other person comes before you. But some of us, our partners feel like we are the last in the list. Some of us, our partners feel that they are second option. That's why sometimes I wonder why you will make your husband or your wife feel like they are contesting for you. Like they are contesting with another woman over you or another man over you. Like, when I see some men talk like, I'll be like, these people don't understand what marriage is all about. Because nobody should contest over you with your partner. The Bible says that two has become one. You are one. If you have to contest, it means I have to split this finger into two. And your children are watching. They've seen how your wife has to be calling the side chicks and warning them. Because sometimes women are not able to control it. They are not able to hide their emotion. They are everywhere. So in the home, they are making the call. They are shouting. And their children are watching. Men can handle it differently. But when you see adult children who knows that something has gone wrong, they also pick it. Then you are teaching them what value. Like, what value are you teaching them? It's normal to have side chick, to cheat on your partner, or is it side bubble and side chick? It's normal to cheat on your partner. Or then, especially girls, they may begin to dislike the issue of marriage. They will begin to form that mindset, all men are the same. All men are not the same. Till tomorrow, I don't share that ideology. All men are not the same. It's just a slogan that we are using to free men from taking responsibility for their irresponsibility. There is no place where it is stated that all men are the same in the sense of irresponsibility. They are responsible men. So we should grow to be responsible, disciplined for the sake of our children. Some of us, what we do, we won't want our children partners to do it to them, but we do it. So why can't we teach ourselves and model what we want our children to choose tomorrow? Some of us, the kind of husband and daddies we are, we don't want our daughters to end up with a man that will be like that. So what stops you from taking responsibility and working on yourself? Because even if you don't make that decision, your child may end up with that kind of man out of not being able to differentiate what is normal. She has seen it all in you, so she would think it's normal for a man to behave like you are. Some of them may even think it's abnormal for a man to be decent and responsible. Or having to heard of the stories of a lady marrying a responsible man and feeling like this man is abnormal because the man doesn't beat her. Because where she was coming from, it's normal for the dad to beat the mom and possibly she and her siblings. So let's not normalize abnormality so that our children will not end up with abnormal partners and abnormal choices in their life. Because their destinies are on your palm. You are the destiny of your children. Because from the basics, you are the one that influences their choices, their mindset, by the things you show them through your own action, through the exposures around your home, the social media, video, things, music, everything you expose them to is supposed to be programmed by you. So whatever you want for your children, program it. If you want them to say yes to an idiot, program it. If you want them to say yes to a responsible man, program it. So that when they grow up, they will confidently go for the responsible man because their father has modeled responsibility. And as a woman, if you want to raise children who will be able to discern a responsible partner, program their life, the things you teach them, the things you expose them to be able to pick someone who is valuable to their destiny and be able to decipher the person who will be a detriment to their destiny and say no. Teach them to make selection based on their values, the values you have taught and modeled consistently in your marriage. So unity creates security for your children. They feel more safe when they see you united with your partner. They feel more secure, both mentally, both emotionally, both physically. Your affection also help them build their identity, their self-esteem, the way they accept themselves, the way they see themselves. And I've explained how your own struggle as an individual affects them, because the way you react or respond to them will be based from the state of your own emotion, your own, the way how your mind is settled. That's how you will extend it. And remember, out of overflow, whatever is inside pours out. So if you are bitter, if you are angry, if you are building, making your wife or your husband to be bitter, what is inside of them is what they will pour out by the way they talk to the children, by the way they react. Even when they want to falsify that they love them, they care for them, what is inside will still reflect that bitterness. You cannot take it away just like that. So all we are saying is, if you are irresponsible, repent and work on yourself. But if you choose not to, just know that the destiny of your children are counting on you, and you will answer for it. So if you like, accept. If you like, don't accept. And remember that when you choose your partner, you live in agreement, you create a peaceful atmosphere. Your children thrive in a peaceful atmosphere, not in a war zone. So sometimes you beat up your wife, or you and your husband, you are shouting on top of each other, slapping each other up and down, jumping up and down. You are being chaotic. You are creating a chaotic environment. Your children cannot thrive in that environment. You will raise anxious children. But when your home is peaceful, children are able to be settled, calm, and thrive. So let's discuss practical ways couples can reconnect daily. We know that life is busy. And I want to tell you, if you are not intentional about it, you will look at yourself and wonder how you came this far. How did our marriage break? We were not like this. We were all lovey-dovey. What happens? So the intentional ways you can connect doesn't have to be perfect. Some of us run a busy schedule, but you don't need a perfect moment. You don't need a special scenario, special setup to be able to choose each other daily or to connect. All you need is intentionality. Just be intentional about it. Plan yourself. What can we do on a daily basis? Simple verbal affirmation. Oh, babe, I love you. Babe, thank you. Just simple affirmation, kind word. Just helping in little ways. Can I help you lift this? Oh, you clean the kitchen slab. You clean the kitchen table. It can go a long way to register in your wife or your husband's heart that my husband or my wife still cares. Hug daily. Kiss, peck. Let your children see you express your love openly, because it's not just for you, it's also for them, for their emotional stability. Okay? Try. You still need, in the midst of your busy schedule, remember nothing is priority to your partner. Create time to reconnect. Maybe the children go to sleep. Even if it's 5 minutes before you sleep, you are tired. Just try to reconnect. Ask, babe, how was today? How are you doing? Is there anything that is troubling you? Is there anything that is giving you concern? You are telling your partner that you really care. You are really telling this person, we are not just sharing apartments. You are still the one I said yes to. You are still the one I choose among all the beautiful ladies out there. You are still reaffirming and convincing your partner that you are still in this together. So try, speak good of each other in front of your partner. Don't be the type that we say, share your mom has done this. Oh, your dad has done this. Making sarcastic statements in front of your children. You don't know what you are doing. You need to be careful what you say concerning your partner, whether in a joke or not, in front of your children, because it registers. Never give them that impression that you can talk bad about your partner, because you're giving them license to do the same about their daddy or their mom. So speak well of each other in front of your children. I don't mean making false recommendations. You don't, even if you're having issues, you don't have to come and tell your children. Your children are not there to carry your emotional burden. Don't overweigh your children with the weight of the emotional trouble you have, because they are too young to handle that. They are still trying to understand their own emotions. So don't go and carry your adult emotion and overweigh them. So what is the right atmosphere in our homes that will help our children to rise? A predictable home. Your children should be able to know what is obtainable, what you can find in our home. They should be able to know. They should be able to know that our home is secured. So your home should be emotionally secured for your children. It should be a place where they will confidently learn by your inactions, outside the things you provide for them. They should be able to learn practical life styles from you. Communication, how to be decent, how to be responsible, how to be organized, coordinated, and how to be considerate in your discussions. So some of us that will just shout and talk and make jest of our partners, please, can you stop it? If you want to crack joke, there are jokes you shouldn't crack in front of your children. Crack it when two of you are together and you know both of you are okay with it, but not in front of your children. But of course, say things that will make both of you laugh and bond in front of your children, so they know that yes, you can really pick on each other, but not in an abusive way. Some of us, the way we crack joke, we insult each other in the name of cracking joke. Like, it doesn't call for that. Don't raise children who will be rude and still don't see that is rudeness, because in their home it's normal to talk like that. So our home should be a place where our children will begin to see what to look out for in a future healthy partner. So if your children look at you or your partner, will they make the right choices tomorrow? Ask yourself that question. Can they look at you and say this is the best type of partner to choose tomorrow? Or they will even want to run away from marriage because of what they are seeing in your home? Something to ponder on. Peaceful communication. Can our children learn how to communicate without having to raise voices, hit each other, escalate? Can they learn peaceful and effective communication from the way we interact, the way we discuss issues in the home, the way we settle and sort out conflicts? These are the things your children should be able to pick from your home, because these are life skills. They will not be taught in school. They will be taught at home. Even how to choose a life partner is not something they should be learning from outside. Yes, they teach it in marriage courses, in some churches, in some seminars, but they should be able to begin to learn who a genuine and better life partner is from looking at you and your husband. When they see the way you carry yourself in your marriage, your children should be able to see a picture of what a good marriage is. They should be able to learn what it means to really marry and live in a good home. And we should also teach our children resilience, how to be resilient adults by the way we handle challenges. Do we run helter-skelter, going from one prayer house or one person to the other, making calls like up and down, looking for immediate emergency help, when it's something you can sit down, talk about, reflect, find solutions to? Can they persist? Do they see us persist and go through the process of things until the outcome comes? Or do they see us always looking for a shortcut? Some of us that will want our children to pass or they fail, you still want to go and bribe the teachers to push him forward. Let him be moving so that his mate will not leave him. Are you raising resilient children? Children who will go through suffering, through challenges, through the process of things, or children who will be looking for shortcuts? Are you able to allow your children face the consequences of things and learn from it and grow from it and become better? Or children who will not settle down in school to do what they're supposed to do, but you want them to go to the next class? Or children who are required to go through a disciplinary measure, but you don't want that shame. Hey, if my friends know what happened, what would they say? If his classmates know what happened, what would they? Please don't punish him, allow him to. No, you should allow your children go through the process, consequences, and learn from it to be able to become resilient in the future. So there won't be children running away from trouble, because trouble will always come. So are you the one who is always rescuing them? Or you are the one who go through the process with them? Even if they have to go through a shameful process, but learn from it and become better individuals. And not children who will grow up and become a burden to their partner. They will go and misbehave, expecting their partner to cover their shame. That's why we have husbands who will misbehave, and they will be entitled and expect their wife to cover their shame. They will borrow money. You misuse that money and expect their wife to cover. Some women, the money that is meant to pay school fees, they will go and buy wig or weave on, and their children are being stranded in school, and they will still expect their husband to go and pay for that school fees. Entitled children. So we should raise responsible and resilient children through everyday exposures, experiences, challenges. Let them go through it. Let them learn from it. So they come out better, refined, and empowered for their destiny. So they come out and become an advantage, a plus, valuable individuals to the society, and not a burden to an innocent man or innocent woman in the future. So let's reflect. What is our marriage teaching our children? How can we do this better? How are we showing responsibility as individual, at home, to the children, and to the future? Because all the choices we make today is for the future. So I know sometimes the emotion overwhelms us. We just want to take drastic decisions. But ask yourself, what is the result of this decision to the children? However, that's not to say if your life is at risk, you should remain and die. No. You know the right time to seek counsel. You know the right time to step aside. You know the right time to have a meaningful discussion. Make a marriage plan and a plan for what you want in this union, in this marriage. decision to resolve conflict in a better way, decision to choose one another every day, and let your children see it. Let them know, my husband is my priority, my wife is my priority. Let your relatives, your father-in-law, your mother-in-law, let them know. Because when they think they can sideline one person, oh, you are in soup. When any of your relatives know that they can get the wife one side and manipulate her, and don't tell your wife, don't tell your husband, they will pepper your home. You won't know how when they will penetrate your home. Never get to that point where anyone can assess you without assessing your partner. Never get to that point where you give an impression to someone that they can do some things with you and your husband or your wife will not know. You are putting yourself into trouble. My siblings know it. They know it. Sometimes they will say, this your marriage self. Yeah, I say, if you are not happy about it, forget it. Anything you are telling me, I will discuss it with my husband. So if you are not happy about it, don't bother bringing it. If it's money, whose pocket? Do I have a separate pocket? So you need to lay the right foundation. And if you are single, lay the right foundation. Because the success of your home is in the foundation. Even if you have gone wrong in the foundation, you can bring your partner. Babe, there's something I discovered. We can make this marriage better. Can we talk about it? Can we put these structures in place? Today is still the right time to begin. Today is the best time to begin, even if you missed it before now. And this is me challenging you that your marriage can be better. And most importantly, your children need to grow without fear. And that has to be a home that is peaceful. A home that is not full of uncertainty, fears, doubt, infidelity, immorality, and all the cheating and all that. Take them away from your home. It doesn't benefit you at the wrong line. If you think you are sharp, you are smart, you are doing something hidden, one day, nothing can be hidden from God. Yes, we just take one day. Everything will come in front of everybody. That thing you will feel ashamed of when your partner hears or sees it. Why are you doing it? Why? If you know it's that shameful, why are you doing it? That's to tell you are not supposed to be doing it. So, leave that alone. Let it leave you alone. And remember, the destiny of your children are counting on you and on your marriage. And this is me saying, thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing your children's destiny flourish because of the decisions you are making today and the ones you have made before now. And indeed, let's come together again next week, same time, to have a refreshing moment. And if you have any question, you can come to my DM. I will help as much as I can. Thank you, sis, for joining us. Thank you for always joining this session. You have been one of our consistent viewer. Maybe I'll have a reward for all those consistent viewers one of these days. Thank you. That is me saying I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your contributions. And yes, you're an amazing person. I wish your marriage the best, and I wish your children to flourish and fulfill their destiny. Do have a lovely night and see you next time. Bye, everyone.